get it as long as you can, and then
Yeah, I got a few minutes.
so I did want to make a point though while everybody kind of rolling back in because um you said that emotional intelligence, right, is kind of naturally built in for most people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because everybody's not just out here just like DeMarcus said, crashing out. People are making decisions. You got some people that crash out and they just do stuff, but then you got some people that, they obviously have that built-in reserve. I feel like I feel like to that point, huh?
It's sometimes the negative choice too, bro. Think about getting into a fight when you was younger. You ain't really just have to like. You didn't just spaz out on a nigga and have to fight. You really said, "Damn, if I don't box, I'm a hoe, and the whole school finna see me as a hoe, and how I'm gonna live with that reputation." And so that's really emotional intelligence that's already baked in that I have to get over the fear of probably even getting my ass whooped in this fight.
But is that
And
is that emotional intelligence or is that just pride?
all of those, I think all of those things go together, bro. I don't think we give ourselves enough credit on having some form of emotional intelligence because all of those things are emotions, right? When you think about, have you seen the emotions wheel? My wife pulls this shit out all the time. She has a pillow. Um, she don't have it here at the house right now. It's at her in her office,
Mm.
but it's a ton of emotions on there, right? It
Mm.
starts, from the smaller wheel, our base emotions, but the way that it continues to expand out, it's so many different things you might be feeling. Pride is one of the things. It's a lot of those different things, but why I say there is some like intelligence in it, you have to process how you're going to like deal with that emotion. You're going to process how you actually use that emotion in the moment, right? That it could even really go into like what fight or flight is, right? You actually processing, shit, am I finna nut up and fight? Because emotionally, I can deal with, hey, this nigga 30 pounds bigger than me, 4 inches taller than me, and
But
he
that that
dropped me.
that that sounds like intellect to me though. That sounds like if you were to fight somebody that's bigger than you just to
No,
fight
no,
them,
no,
that's
no,
not
no,
stupid.
no,
That's not that's to me that's not
I can live with
emotional
the
intelligence in
height
my
and
personal
bars.
opinion.
But my emotions tell me, hey, you gonna still get respect. And emotionally, I'm cool with niggas respecting me because I had some heart. And I made an emotional decision in this moment to say, hey, you know what? Scared as shit, but I'm gonna go take it out real quick because I can live with this outcome. Emotionally, you could have said, scared as shit.
But that's how
And
people die though.
I'm not, I'm
That's
not
an
saying,
emotional decision. Yeah.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. It's
I'm,
emotional.
I'm not
That's the
saying,
opposite of being intelligent. I feel like though.
no, no, don't confuse what I'm saying. I'm not saying you always making the right decision.
Mhm.
I'm saying we have a process that we as people go through in these moments.
Mhm.
And I think that we do actually have built in emotional intelligence where you do weigh these things. Now, whatever your choice come out to be, hey, niggas do die, right? People also walk away.
That
So
was
I'm not saying
funny.
whatever. I don't know that, but I'm just saying to go at kind of what DeMarcus is saying because I think that I'm gonna crash out. But if you was gonna do it, if you really were a crash out, you wouldn't be telling us that you were a crash out. A person would say something to you, do something to you, you would react in a way that we're all like, wow, this nigga really went to 10. That was a 2, and he is at 10.
I
That's what
think
crashing
I
out
think
is.
younger people, well, not even younger people. I think people use that as a disclaimer so that they don't get deemed accredited for their action, so that it can be an emotional reaction. If somebody says that I'm going to crash out, yeah,
And
that's
manipulation is an emotional intelligence response as
uh,
well because
they,
all
they,
They
you
also do it to be cool. I think it's with the younger group. Like I said, we unks now, so we trying to get away from all that. But I think every time I'm around the younger crowd, I'm about to crash out. That's also, even if you're scared, somebody hold me back, or I
mm,
want to look cool in front of everybody.
I've
And
said it.
sometimes,
I've said it too.
well, I mean, I've said it too, but I probably jokingly said I don't think I've ever really meant I'm about to. I usually, if it's about to happen,
I've
I just do it. I'm not gonna say the word.
I've told the boys. I've told the
oh, we can
boys I'm about
do
to
it.
crash on y'all
Who? What?
on the field. I've told the boys I'm about to crash.
Yeah, that's
Well,
different.
that's coaching. I'm talking about
Oh, okay.
like
I was about to say, I told
yeah,
him,
no,
I told
no,
you, I'm finna crash.
Wait a minute. So you told him you're about to crash. What is that? What does that mean?
What I mean? So when I'm saying it,
Uh-huh.
so if I tell the boys I'm about to crash out, my response is going to be a hyperbole or over exaggerated as to what you expect is about to happen. Like you would probably think that I'm just upset, but I am about to like veins popping out my head, dog cuss y'all because of something y'all doing that's
that they
pissing
need,
me
but
off.
you helping them. You're actually helping them
Yeah.
Yes, but
in a
but
sense.
even though I'm helping them, the response may be deemed as
Yeah,
inappropriate depending
right.
on who's around. But I'm
But
letting you guys know beforehand this is about to happen. So figure out. You feel me? Like, cause I'm about to like.
as a coach, I think coaches should crash out sometimes, especially these kids. We said it the other day. I would hate to coach this generation. They
Well,
need some
they need to see emotion. Like I feel
right.
like you like raw. So to the emotional intelligence side of things, like even as a coach, like coaches are characters. We are characters. This is what we are. If you are the, hey, Billy, good job today. You did a great job. Hey, I just really need you to correct your form. Your technique just doesn't look like it should look. No, all kids don't respond. All kids don't respond to that. Some kids need you to like grab their face. Now, I don't grab face masks no more. You know what I'm saying? Back
You'll be
then,
on the news. You'll be
yeah,
on the news.
I'll be on the news. But I mean, that's how we were brought up. Like we
Right.
had coaches grabbing our face mask, spit going in your face. You smell the coffee bro was drinking because it feels different when your coach, you know, he got a little something, you know, he's something ain't right in bro head. I don't know what it is, but I know he kind of look at me like I'm his son. Like
Yeah.
this is his whooping for me. Like if he was to whoop me, like I feel like this is a whooping. Like so that's just a part of my character, that if you will. And that's just what, you know, that they know that. They know that about Sloan. Like, hey, if you guys start doing something that he ain't really rocking with, he gonna let you know one time.
And that's good.
He gonna give you he gonna let you know one time. After that one time, I don't care. I don't care, bro. I'm y'all gonna think I'm insane. Everybody
You know
else
what
gonna think I'm
you
crazy.
think about that, bro? Did y'all watch Last Chance U, Coach JB?
Bro, Coach JB
I
wallet.
first let me say, because one, I know the man on social media. I fuck with. I think that should be hilarious.
Bro.
But I think just using his reactions, right? Use that for emotional intelligence.
Use that for emotional intelligence.
Use what you just said and use how he responded to some of his players. Now it was, a TV show and maybe whatever. I don't know. Some of it was maybe exaggerated type shit. But you didn't give the kids a warning. I am about to crash out. You work at a public school. You have a certain level of crash out that you can have. Right? I'm thinking about his because let's say this was for a TV show, right? Where I have a certain level of emotional, like, I know I'm pissed. Let me be able to go to that level because I think it's really in the same vein of what you're saying. I am aware and then I am choosing my response, whether it's
Yeah,
very measured, whether I let it go to a big response. I think all of those really are forms of emotional intelligence.
Yeah, I can
And
see
yeah,
that.
that's what I was going to say. That's intelligence to use. Like to go back to what Kerry said at the beginning of that. I think he said it was using emotions effectively to to gain or to get to a goal. I'm talking about the crash out to where it's purely emotion, and you just running the emotion until the emotion is over.
right.
That,
Yeah, that's
That's
how people
drug
die.
use. That's like using a drug, right? That's like drug use.
yeah,
That's what drug
the,
addicts do.
the drug is adrenaline. Like people
Yeah.
run on straight adrenaline and emotion just to feel that emotion until that feeling subsides or goes away.
And you
Which,
wake up in
which
jail,
yeah,
or you don't
exactly.
wake up. You wake up in jail, or you don't wake up.
So
Because you're not planning for the end.
Like,
You're just running the course.
Right.
testosterone makes it difficult to stop though when you're dealing with a lot of it, right? Kind of like going to the point you was making, Nate, about the fight. I know I'm gonna have to fight if bruh challenged me in front of my boys, like, or if he's checking these dudes checking my partner, right? Like, if I'm with y'all, I'm with y'all. Like, personally, I cannot go with a group of dudes anywhere and not say, if y'all my dudes, like one of y'all in it, I'm in it. That's just what it is. And what come with that, because I chose to be with y'all. I'm guilty by association, no matter how this go down.
But
right?
Kerry,
I'm associated with 16. So
With what?
I got 16 people with me all the time.
hallelujah.
They down for whatever.
They're down for whatever.
Pop. That's what he's saying.
Hey,
That's what I was about to say. The thing about that these days, Kerry, and you're right, because if I'm with you, I'm with you. We can't just beat people up no more. What DeMarcus said is true.
But Jarrell,
You beat people up now.
I can't be with you. I'm not with you though.
No. I get you. I'm with you. I'm 100% with you. I'm saying these days, I punch one, they shoot all of them. Because we fight. What I'm saying is, us four in the club, we swing on people. They're not fighting. Like, you do have to have that emotional intelligence these days to say, hey.
Hey, you know what? That's real. That's real. Because I want to say, Jarrell, you've pulled me out of something before.
I pulled you out of a bar.
That's crazy. You really have pulled me out before. You have pulled me out before.
And it was all other people, and it was us too. And I said, let's go. They got stuff we don't have on us.
You did. I remember
you gotta have that emotional intelligence today.
That's somebody expressing emotional intelligence.
Yeah. Well, I can whoop you. I know the emotion. Yeah, and I know I can whoop him. I'm like, bro, I can drop all of them. I can't drop no gun. And I ain't had mine on me that day.
Hey, little did y'all know the podcast is more for me than it is for anybody else. That's crazy. That's crazy. I forgot, Nate. I forgot that happened. Like I tell you, this is literally why we got to keep doing the podcast, because I'm insane. Like I'm about that though. Like I really am. Like if I'm with y'all, bro. Like if Jarrell, Nate, DeMarcus go somewhere. Let's say we doing something and we are together. Like and somebody trying y'all. Like my immediate like. I don't know if it's how I was raised or what. Maybe it is because it's how it was when we was little. Like you coming up, them your boys. You gonna let your boy get into something without you?
No. Back in those days, I'm with you though. Back in those days, I'm with you.
Experience can be so different. You not a big nigga in the world, Kerry. Any nigga that's really willing to get active with me, I'm going to think twice because either this nigga knows something or this nigga got something. I'm not finna fight me fair. I would shoot my own self.
I definitely shoot you.
I'm a nigga.
What? How you gonna look? That's definitely gonna happen.
Hey, Nate, what I've been saying since the day I met you.
Big guy.
Big guy. And so that changed my emotional intelligence for the world because hey, look, if these niggas is really trying to start some bullshit with me, you feel like you can win, bro. And if you really feel like you can win, just off of the sheer fact that most humans have never played football and have definitely never played collegiate O-line, have never been as strong as me, and have never literally had as many actual fist fights as me because of what blocking is. If you really willing to get active, you good, bro.
But see, this is why I don't go outside though. So this conversation, we talk about emotional intelligence, right? I am aware enough to say that I am not at a point where I can be outside in social settings consistently to turn down conflict. Like I am not at that point to be with random people or people that's not like family to me, right? Because I don't choose to be around just everybody. Like there's a vetting. Hold up. Okay. There's a vetting process to who I bring in my circle, right? Like I know you, I trust you. The situations we go into, I kind of know the situations. That's why I can say that I don't think I've been in a lot of situations where I'm like, man, I might get shot. Like, nah. I mean, is it possible? It's possible, but I'm not putting myself in a position to get tried and get my pride tested because I do have pride. Like I believe in having pride. Like I believe that pride is the devil, yes, but I'm not out here just ill intention. Like I feel like I have positivity and like I'm trying to do good things in the world. Like I'm trying to be a good person. I'm keeping good people around me. I'm not on that. Like I'm not on that.
But if somebody pick on you, if you go somewhere in a social setting and somebody
Bro,
picks with you,
bro, you're not finna just try me, bro. Like,
I get you and I feel you and I understand. And if all four of us is in the
Do
club,
you
what
think
Nate
that people
said
are
is
really
my first
trying
thought.
in the world? Do you think when you're in these settings that people are actively trying you, or do you think it could be like a misconception of like, oh
100%.
damn, my bad, that was some,
A
I ain't
lot.
mean
That
to bump into you type shit. Like, what? How does that really play out for you? A nigga bumped into you, stepped on your shoe, you really on some like, hey, bitch, what's up? Or is it
no,
like,
no, no,
Nah,
no.
they got to pick on
Emotional
you.
intelligence to me says, okay, you in a social setting, somebody stepped on your shoe. Generally speaking, your shoe getting stepped on is not on purpose. I feel like that's just for starters. That is not an on purpose event. An on purpose event situation is like I feel like somebody, like let's say you with your lady or you with your family, right? And
Let's
you
just
out and about. What's up?
let's use that same scenario. You step on somebody's shoe, and it wasn't intentional, and he said, "Hey, bro, you need to watch where you stepping." How do you respond?
Me personally?
Yeah.
All right, where we at? Where we at? I need the whole. I need context. Where are we at?
We're
Where
at
are
the
we at?
bar. We're at the
Huh?
bar. We're at the bar.
we're at
We
a
at the
place where
bar?
somebody is called the officers of the law, Kerry.
Huh?
We're somewhere where people have cell phones and access to 911.
The bar. Like the night when I don't even know what happened that night. I just know it was, yeah, whatever. But the bar.
Okay, we're at the bar. Okay.
Okay, paint the scene. At the bar, you are with your lady. So just to heighten it a little bit, you are with your lady that you really enjoy, but y'all haven't crossed that line. So maybe you might be still trying to impress her. You step on somebody's shoe, he kind of give you a little push, not a push like just hey bro, you need to watch where you stepping.
That's wild.
Right then and there.
Push is wild. The push is wild.
No,
Who will do that? People do
no,
that?
no. I'm just saying, not a push, but like a hey bro, you need to watch where you
Put his hand
stepping.
on your
That's
chest.
wild. That's just a wild scenario. I just feel like that
It
has
happens.
now
That
created.
happens.
That's crazy.
That happens. That happens. Dudes
That's
Okay,
come off.
okay, crazy. What's your response?
I gotta push
Kind
back. I gotta push back. How do I not push back initially? Like you touched me. I'm like, you know how I go. Like you in the mix and you get like, hold on, like, hey, bro, it's an accident. That's literally what would happen. Like it
Yeah.
would literally, it wouldn't even be a thought. Like that's why I'm saying I don't put myself
Right.
in too many situations where I mean, could it happen? Yes, but no.
Yes, but no.
But no,
No, I'm
like
with you. I feel you. And
you know what I'm saying? Like, could it happen? Yes, but
we're friends for a reason, Kerry, but it's just I know
that's
in
not
2020 and beyond. I feel like when I was younger, yeah, somebody did that to any of my friends. The next thing might be me swinging on the person. But today is like I swing on this person. We win the fight, we lose the water. I really got to think. And then with kids, with us all have me and my homies all basically have kids.
lose.
We got to go home, bro. We got to go home.
I can't go home. I can't go home if
Yes, you can. What if you don't go home though?
If you can go home,
I gotta
that's the
go home.
thing.
I'm going home. I'm going home. Let's
I
start
You
ain't
there.
might be
guarantee.
going home to the Lord
I
though.
guarantee
To
that.
take you to
Go
the
home to
King.
the Lord. Go to the Lord. Go to the Lord.
These days, it might be that, bro. It's a
Bro, but I'm
new
not
thing.
going there. That's what I'm saying. I'm not in those situations. I'm not going to be generally
So
speaking.
how limited is your environment of choice?
Now you talking. Now you talking. Now you talking. My
Because this
environment of
can happen
choice
in
is
the gym.
very limited, actually.
This don't have to be at the bar. This could
I
have
don't go to
actually
bars
happened
like that.
at the gym.
No, they don't. The gym ain't like that, bro. We got space in there, bro. I go to big gyms.
This can
My
happen
gym
at
got
50
space,
I
brother.
go to big gym.
I go to big gyms. My gym got space, brother. The most conflict I'm getting in my gym is in the basketball court. Like now, I've been hooping lately, y'all. So you know what I'm saying? That could, but
That's the easy. That was too easy. You on the
but
basketball court, it can
but
easily.
there's a psychological thing that happens with us. Like specifically, I'm podcast people. Just know I speak from the reference of a man, so I'm going to keep saying men. Psychologically, I think we as men, we do have this unwritten code of respect that we have when we play things like basketball or whatever sport. You know what I mean? If you playing the game, and let's say it's a hard foul, there's a way to let a brother know,
My
hey,
bad.
bro, I wasn't really, you know what I'm saying? I ain't intentionally mean to foul you. Like, my bad, bro. Like, especially if y'all both getting after, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, respect, boom, you know what I'm saying? My bad, whatever. Then you got some dude.
Dude come down on fast break and put his genitalia on your chin while he dunks on you, kind of like knocks you down and run back down.
Bro, chill.
Why was that so detailed? Why was that so detailed?
Because messing around, but like a
Feels
real
like
life
this happened to
scenario,
you.
I'm trying to get you at the height of your emotion and see what your response is.
It was a sport. It was a sport play,
If
right?
you jump that high, if I have used my context clues to see that you can jump that high, brother, once you jump, I'm grabbing you. And here's the deal: if we gotta fight, we gotta fight. But once you jump, we go at that point. I got, bruh, you're not jumping. You're not jumping to the point where I'm getting hit. Hey, hold up. You know what I'm saying? You can duck like that on the air.
Yeah,
So,
not on me.
You're not in the NBA. I'm not taking no foul, bro. What you got going on?
Yeah, nah, it
You
ain't
can do
happening.
that. You can do your windmills without somebody under you, not me.
Yeah.
my 35-year-old knees won't play basketball hard enough to get dunked on. I would never be in that position.
Bro, no way.
Yeah,
If I know you
what
like that, bro,
are
you
you
bounce you
doing?
like that, you got it. I'm gonna go ahead and get ashes. That's just 1 point, bro.
If you're moving fast enough to be bouncy like that, I wouldn't defend it.
It's not even a two. It's
You
not
got
even a
it, dog.
two. Like you gotta shoot two. Like, no, bro. I'm giving them offense. Let's go. You can
We
dunk
got to
that.
keep Sloan in the
It's
house.
not, it's never that deep, Nate.
I choose peace in public.
Yeah,
Emotional
I try my
intelligence.
best.
And
I
emotional,
try my best.
because like y'all said, people not fighting no more. And I always heard this quote that there's always somebody better than you. Like there's always somebody out there better than you. Like somebody out there, they can fight better than you can. They got more guns than you. They got more status than you. They got something more than you.
All
So
they just have nothing to lose.
exactly. So there's
Right.
just you got all this stuff that you worried about, and they not worried about nothing but the next conflict situation. So, I mean, I think when it comes,
Bravado,
huh?
bravado.
Bravado, yeah, bro. When it comes to emotional intelligence, I think, and even when you kind of slide it over to like kind of more, like I guess not mundane, but like a little more, more day to day stuff you deal with when it comes to like just understanding how you feel when you get slighted, like even in the workplace, because it's gonna happen, or how you deal with racial tensions. You know what I'm saying? Like people that are unintentionally racist. Like I've dealt with a lot of that. Like I've dealt.
Kerry had to pull me out of a locker room one time because somebody said some racist stuff, and I was trying to fight. So it just happened to both of us. But no names involved anyway. But everybody called me Jerry out there, and that's all I'm gonna say about that. He's like, "Yeah, well, you let us call you Jerry because we could call you worse." In my head, worse is only the N word. So I'm going
There's only
for
one
noses.
level of worse, so what's good?
Yeah. So I'm going for jaws and noses, and Kerry's like, Jarrell, we in Abilene. If you hit this dude, you. Yeah. So we both had to, we were good friends to each other.
That's why I don't think it's that easy. I think there's so many levels to it. I think that we do have a lot, like Nate, you were saying, I think naturally we got a lot of emotional intelligence that we kind of pick up, but just understanding your emotions is a
It's a skill. It's definitely something to be developed. I'm not trying to go away from
yeah.
that or like trying to diminish that part at all. Right. I just think that we do have to really more so than anything, I think acknowledging that it is something that we innately have should lead to more accountability and people actually taking responsibility for developing their emotional intelligence and understanding like that should be choices that you be doing. Like you not like out of control. I don't really like the concept that people are
No.
out of control of themselves. Just because you're having an emotional response does not mean that it was not a chosen response. All right. I think that's
Yeah,
really my point in all of it.
I agree with that
But you, I know we might have to move to the next topic or whatever. But in actuality, that's like you said, that's a taught and trained mindset. They have some people that have not been taught and don't understand the mindset. Like they don't understand consequences. If they've never, I prime example. I have a young lady. I'm not gonna put a name out there, but I have a young lady in my biology class who got like this dream job where she babysits for people of the higher echelon, and she has this kid that she babysits for these people for when they go out on weekends or they do honeymoons or whatever. That she gets paid very well to babysit, right? But they do not discipline the kid at all,
Mm-hmm.
at all. They believe in full expression and everything.
Huh?
They believe in full expression. They don't believe in timeout because they feel like that's how they explore their emotion, right? That's their teaching ways. That's their theology of how they want to parent their child. Like I said, not everybody takes care of the child. That's why they probably pay her so much. But she's like, I think I'm in the presence of a future,
Nar-
very
nar-
dark person. Yeah,
Pedophile.
not even pedophile.
Damn.
She feel like she's in a
I was saying like narcissism.
Something bad, something really bad, like something's
yeah.
murder.
Narcissism or something.
She feel like she's
Narcissism.
in the presence of like a future murderer or something because she's
Yeah,
like he
Yo,
just does things and I can't discipline him in any way. And that's an extreme, but I think there's a lot of people nowadays that either want to be friends with their kids, never teach them respect. I think respect goes a long way because our dad always told us, like, respect the next man because you don't know what that person knows either.
that's right.
Well, a lot of people just don't have that common baseline of respect, so they just want to. I want to do what I want to do, and whatever consequences come with it, because I don't even think I understand what consequences are, anyways. So to go back to what Nate said, I don't think everybody has that. I don't think everybody is even aware of that.
Discipline is liberation from chaos. It's a quote that I
you
wrote
right,
in
good
my
one.
mirror. It's been up there for months. I clean my mirror and I do not move that quote because it hit me hard when I first heard it. It's like if you discipline and you have some level of discipline, not saying everybody's discipline is the same, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because that kind of is your school of thought. But that discipline will free you from the world's everything that the world has. Like the world has so much to offer, and that's a good and a bad thing. Like you got to use what it is you got going on inside of you to maximize what you want and go after what you want. But if you ain't got no kind of parameters, a city with no walls is always under attack. So
Always.
always, so it's like why would you want to put yourself or your children in the way of the storm? You haven't built the house for the child. The child don't know how to handle anything that's about to come. Because guess what? Those kids that nobody can say nothing to, or no, excuse me, not can say nothing to, nobody says anything to, nobody can say anything to later. So now that child becomes an adult that's offended by everything. These are these people that we deal with. That you said
And,
something I can't say it
and
right now. I can
y'all
say
say murder, but y'all
no,
say
bro.
murderers. But y'all say murderers. I think you'll be a depressed person because when the world starts to,
That
when
too.
you get a job
Yeah, yeah.
and somebody tells you you have to be here at 8 o'clock and you have to be on your computer and you're like, I'm not doing that. You get fired. You become broke. You're a bump. Like
Yeah.
it's levels to it. So if you never be able, if nobody can ever tell you anything
The extreme
unless you
both
start
ways.
your own.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless you're gonna start your own. If you're gonna be the greatest, like Nate said, you start your own stuff. You become God-like, quote unquote.
But generally, those people don't have enough discipline to do it for
You're
themselves.
right,
So it's
and I'm
like
with you.
it's like
But discipline is inherited. You know what I mean? Like you have to be taught and trained and disciplined. So if you take away discipline from the world, huh?
Think about what you said though. Some people really don't have logical choices. We're gonna choose to. It's not even just about like discipline in the sense of being hard on the kid for the sake of being hard. You're going to choose to not show a child that there are different ways to express yourself other than some crazy ass shit. You actually stupid. Like you're actually not a smart person who's making logical choices after you chose to have the child, because what are you doing?
I thought we was gonna make it a whole podcast without Nate called somebody stupid.
Well, he's
I don't
gonna
know who
always.
I thought. I don't know who I thought we were talking to. I was like,
But
Nate did it with a
but
long
Nate,
time without calling
but
people
Nate,
stupid today.
but Nate, they're rich, and I don't think they care about the kid. Tell you
And
the
that's
truth.
real. And that's really real. And that's why it's hard when we use some of those examples, because I think for most people, you do get some. Is it perfect? No, and I think there still needs to be, that kind of development. But for most people, I think you have a certain amount. I think there are, definitely the sliding scale factors of it where maybe some parents are a little bit more engaged. But it made me think about like what we talk about with, I guess, this whole like soft parenting or whatever people do. I still believe in whooping kids' ass, but having a daughter, that's like my third or fourth option now, because it's like I really, really, really do not want to have to whoop you. So it makes me think of like, okay, let's look at all of the emotional stuff. Let's be able to express. And I think my wife does a great job at like really giving me a lot of stuff to look at with that. Obviously, it's her field and stuff, but to be able to look at things differently like that and say, okay, let's address the emotion and let's address like your tantrum and whatever. And then if I can't get through to you on that level, then you got to redirect, which is still I have a belt. So I think you have to pair those together.
Redirection too, like when you talk about the methods of doing that when it comes to emotional responses, you don't want to create fear, right? Like ruling out of fear, and I think we talked about it in the podcast before, is
A
not
little
the
bit of
most
fear.
effective way. No. Wait, hear me out.
Okay,
Ruling out of fear is not the most effective way to redirect
gotcha.
behavior. That's just a fact.
Right.
Because wait, y'all heard me talking about I crash out. In order to get me to really change my behavior, I have to change how I think about what I'm doing and want to change it for myself. So a lot of times, when you talk about us as fathers, you protect, you provide, you provide security. Like that's just men being around. We naturally do that for groups when we show up. If there's not a lot of men around, people feel safe when it's a strong man around. Just what it is. So then, I naturally, if I feel safe with you, I will naturally fear making you you know what I'm saying, not proud of me, or I will fear not being, who you expect me to be.
That's respect for the individual. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
That's respect for the
for real.
individual, right? So it's like that part of it is where the fear comes in. It's
That's
like,
real.
I told you to do that.
Right.
This is what you're gonna do because I told you to do it. And then now there's other ways, but when you fight for the respect, then you might get the rebellion because there's stages to everybody's at different stages of where they
I
are
think
on
that's what
that redirection scale. You know what I'm saying? Not the conflict. Beat your kid ass you got to. But I'm just saying. I mean, y'all kids ain't mine shit. But I'm just saying.
Yeah.
you have to do that once they get to a certain age. I think if you
Yes.
can discipline them early on stuff like that,
Yeah.
the fear of what that really is instilling, it shouldn't just be like fear of like, hey, daddy finna come in here beat me so I can't stand up or some shit.
Right.
It should be, I understand that there are real consequences
Right.
that do hurt when you continue to make bad choices.
100%.
And that's what I think that whooping really is supposed to be teaching, right? Yeah, I'm gonna tenderize you a little bit, but it's so you can know that tenderism with your ass can't act right.
Off the ball.
But it shouldn't be very long, right?
Yeah.
With my daughter, she don't even get whooping. She get one pop. It take one pop on the calf muscle, and she figure out, oh yeah, this nigga's not playing. Let me go do what he told me to do. But she 2 right now. She 2.5, whatever. I don't think I should really have to whoop her past like 5, 6 years old.
Hmm.
That should be out the window because you should start understanding at some point. Because although we can look at like development and processes of childhood development and understanding and shit, the more that you are instilling that and you're remodulating that in their brain at a young age, that shit goes stick. And that's why that fear of your mama whooping your ass is still in there. That fear of, hey, you know what? If mama catch me, I can't talk my way out of this one. She gonna beat my ass for it. That's real for a lot of people because that actually, in a sense, is I think effective reinforcement. It's probably still negative reinforcement, but I think it is an effective reinforcement.
Yeah,
So
if you're building about a foundation with a baseline for somebody to truly understand, like I said, I mean, you could tell fear to respect. If somebody respects you that much, they don't want to disappoint you anyways. Like
mhm,
especially a child, like you've made that abundantly clear. Like I haven't whooped these kids in forever, right? But they know if their grade goes below a certain level or they don't reach a certain expectation that we have all kind of spoke upon, and it's like I don't even want you to have to talk to me a certain way or to chastise me verbally because I already know that I haven't cleared the mark or I haven't cleared the standard. So it's like, let me get my act together. Let me push through because I don't even want to have to hear it. I
Because
don't even want to have to hear it.
to
And
that point,
it's not even a whooping. Like I don't even want to
yeah,
have to hear it. I don't want to have to feel low. I don't want to have to feel depleted or whatever because I know the standard anyway. So I just want to make sure I clear that standard.
because development of a person, I agree. Development of a person at a certain point, you want to believe about yourself, especially if you got self-esteem. But I ain't there no more. Like, you ain't
Yeah,
gotta talk to me about that. Like, you know what I'm
exactly.
saying? It's just like with us, like certain stuff, you're like, I ain't trying to come on, bro. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it's like, okay, you don't want me to do that. I already knew that. Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, man, we had a great conversation. I mean, we got, about 3 minutes left. So my question is to y'all at this great podcast episode. What y'all gonna leave these people, man, 2026? If you had to give the people one statement, because we got 3 minutes, one statement on what would you guys say would be that thing that you would lead them with going into this year? And mine would be just don't quit. I know it's real basic, real ground level, but guys, don't quit. Just don't quit.
I'm gonna be quick with it. It's day 365. Make them all count. Not all, because some days you need to chill. Make most of them count. I ain't gonna say make them all count. You can have a chill day. So
rest days count too.
rest days count too. Right.
These days count too.
You have value. I mean, I understand your value, but you have value.
Nate?
Believe in yourself. You do have value, but above all else, just try. See, don't be a dumbass. Try not to. You
I
know
knew
what
it. I
I'm
was waiting on it.
You know what I'm gonna say. I believe in you, and I believe. Listen to me, America. You have the ability to think, to try. That's all you have to do. Try. Give a little bit of effort. You got it.
100%, man. So you heard from us. At the end of the day, remember we love you guys. Keep tapping in. We're gonna be here all year. Your Life Podcast, we out.